Hello everyone, welcome back to the third round of Motorsport Monday. Well, with the first two rounds we've seen the two different possible winners, and last round we got to see the randomizer. That was a lot of chaos for us. So, we're going to be doing round 3, as I said before today. First round was hot hatches, so any of them included. Second round was sport touring, so mostly modern luxury-ish cars with a couple modern muscle included. And now this round, we've decided on modern off-roaders. So, without any further ado, I'm going to load up the lobby, and we will see you for the big reveal of our new trucks. Not quite, but pretty close. Yeah, I was about right that we'd pick the same thing. Yeah, you picked the Project Scorpio edition. I just picked the regular edition. So, that's interesting. I also like your race suit. Is that supposed to be a pinata? Yes.
Before, I was like, if I get a little too squirrely with my truck, there might be candy on.
Ah, that's why you said that before. Okay. I get it. I get it. And I'm still wearing my Hot Wheels suit. Also, none of you guys don't mind the furry livery on my truck. I'm not a furry. I just really liked the design. I liked it's like reminiscent of the like shark teeth on like the Mustangs during World War II. The plane, not the car. I think those were Mustangs. So, well, what have you done with your truck? Because if you look at my truck, you can see the meaty off-road tires, which is the stock compound because I couldn't fit it in. You can see the massive difference in the trucks. My truck's probably a solid 3 feet lower than his is when you switch between them.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, I pretty much put everything race on this truck as possible. I put new rims for lighter weight. I put new brakes, new suspension, new clutch, new transmission like I've done in previous builds, new driveline, new differential. I haven't really played with the differential settings on this truck, but I did mess with the final drive a little bit towards top speed, because I was hoping that, again, top speed would be my friend, but that is what lost me last round, so maybe not. And like I said, you can see the difference in height. His is a 5.6 speed, mine's a 6.0. His is a 4.7 in handling, mine's a 4.0. His is a 7.0 on acceleration, mine's a 7.5. His is a 5.2 on braking, mine's a 4.4. I'm going to be kicking up a lot of smoke because I will be locking my tires quite a lot. Because this behemoth will not stop. Especially with its new engine. Did I mention that there's a new engine? Yours, I assume, has the same, or has the stock engine. Okay, I assume that it is, which the stock engine of this truck. This stock engine of this truck is the same motor that's in the Ford GT. It's a twin turbo V6 stock. However, mine has a couple more cylinders. And by a couple, I mean it has a V10. Yes. Alright, give me just a second, guys, and I'm going to check the stats on my truck. So, guys, we've got our stats up. Depending on whose perspective you're watching, you'll see that truck's stats. My truck has 622 horsepower, 426 foot-pounds of torque, but it weighs 5,000 pounds, and it's 54% over the front. Its weight is, and it is all-wheel drive. Oh yes. Like I said, I've essentially turned mine into a race car. Except I imagine you still have somewhat soft suspension, because I've tuned mine to very hard. Definitely too hard. But that's in the past. Like I said, I imagine yours has soft, so your truck will kind of lean into the turns. Mine's very hard. And it should grip around the turns, but like I said, its bump is not very good. So if I hit a curb, you might see a truck go over. Alright, good sir. What track are we racing on today?
Shall we go into the Maple Valley Raceway?
Maple Valley?
Reverse.
The full reverse?
Full reverse.
Okay. And 2.99, and I've decided that we're going to shorten the races a little bit because last episode got a little long. We're going to go from 16 miles down to about a 12-mile race, and we're going to test that out for today. So with his being about 3 miles, we'll do a 4-lap race on his. And conditions dry for you? Alright. Conditions will be dry for me as well. Yeah, conditions will be dry for me as well. I'm gonna let the randomizer hurt us. Especially if it gives us the Nürburgring. at night. I will have a very distinct advantage there, because I used to practice there a lot. Alright, so we will see you guys on the starting line. Here we are, having our first grid, our first race of round 3. I love the V10, and I miss this track. This track was in Forza 1, and I think this is the first game to have it back since. The only thing is I don't understand the transmission in this truck, because it's a 10-speed. Yes. So, I've been kind of treating it like it's a rallycross car and banging it through the gears, but I know some of the higher gears are like overdrive gears. Now, I think you might have me around this course, mate, just because I've been having to pretty much tap the brakes around every one of these corners just to stay on, and I tried to not this time. Oh man, I love this track. I'm so glad that they brought it back. I'm just waiting for them to bring Fujimi Kaido back. Yep, that's I think, I don't know which games that was present in. I know the last game that had it was Forza 4. And it's a mountain track. It's essentially up the side of Mount Fujimi. I don't know what mountain it is. But it's up the side of a mountain. And then it's back, and the full track is up it, and then back down it. Or you can do like stages of it. So you can do like the uphill stage or the downhill stage. Yes. So it's about as long. But it's not as hard because it's pretty much all hairpins, straight back and forth. So it's not like it's varying degrees of turns. Yeah, I'm definitely losing out with my handling again. But I can gain almost a second on that straight, but it doesn't help if I'm losing 3 seconds around the entire course. I'm just hoping that I think this might be a momentum truck now. It's all about keeping the momentum. I mean, of course, all racing is, but certain cars you can just make up for the lack of power with momentum. Off in the same corner. Not nearly as bad this time. This thing revs all. I love this V10. It sounds lovely and it revs all the way up to 9,000. Which is why I'm confused with the transmission, because it still is, like I said, the 10-speed paired to it. And the 10-speed feels like it wants to be treated like a rallycross transmission, where you just bang up the gears and then bang down the gears. But it paired with the V10, it just keeps revving and revving and revving. It doesn't. The engine doesn't want to do that, but the transmission does. I love that corner, or that little, like, crest in, like, normal cars. Like, taking a Miata over that crest is lovely. Because even a Miata has enough power to keep that thing, or to get airborne. And you just feel the little lift in it. Alright, I kept on the pace at least more this time. And we are gaining, or at least I'm gaining on you, but I don't know if it'll be anywhere near enough to close the gap over the race distance. I actually forgot how hard this track is. Maybe it's just my truck though. But like I said earlier, this is one of my favorite tracks. Like I said, I haven't raced on it since like Forza 1. I've done a couple races here and there through my campaign on here, but I've not really devoted time into playing this track. But I used to play, this was like my favorite, well, it still is one of my favorite tracks, but I haven't like played it hardcore since Forza 1. And that's been a long time. This track's very fun in either very high downforce cars, or it's very fun in what's it called? Or like very low horsepower, lightweight cars. Kind of medium cars kind of suck in it. Like taking a McLaren around here kind of sucks, but or like I should say like a McLaren like 570 or something like that. But where if you're taking like a McLaren P1 with that guy with all the horsepower, wonderful. Or if you're taking just like a little, like I said, Miata around here. Oh man, I lost a second again. I just don't think that you had that many mistakes that round, because I was watching you and that's a pretty clean lap from you. I wish I knew what the actual top speed of this truck was. Probably insane is right. I'll give you a hint, it's American. So this, I guess, with Maple Valley, because this is supposed to be like up in Maine-ish. Up in the like New England-ish area of America. So we went all American this week, both driving American trucks, and I've picked an American track, you've picked an American track. Come on, truck. Don't fail me now. Keep that power down. Come on. I'm hoping that I don't overcook it and you don't have enough grip to catch me in the final corner. Oh, I overcooked it. Not by much, but... Yes, it is. They really changed that from the first game, because it wasn't too bad. You're going to see how fast you gain on me through this guy. This is the bane of my existence. Oh, here we go. Oh, shoot. No! Okay, I thought I was going around. Yes! I saw you coming up hard on me. Honestly, now that I've seen your truck, I think you've got a good chance to beat me on my track. So, we'll see you guys on the starting grid of my track. Yeah, I think you've got a very good shot at beating me on my track. Because the thing is, there's a lot of room for error. And the track makes, or in the fact that there's a lot of runoff on the track in a lot of the parts, but in other parts it makes you feel very, or if you actually, the track makes you feel safe, but if you actually hit something, it's game over. So guys, we're here as my track loads, and I've chosen the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the Grand Prix circuit. I think I've got a good advantage here, but at the same time, I'm gonna have to brake like hail at the end of both of those straights. So we'll see what happens here. We've got 5 laps, and like I said, there's plenty of room for error. Like, a lot of it has a lot of runoff, but again, right here on the starting grid, there's none. Oh, balls, that's a horrible launch by me. Like, the starts, right? Obviously, there's wall to wall. And make sure you brake hard, because it is a 90-degree turn. A 90-degree. It's a 90-degree turn into a 90-degree turn at the end of a straight. I don't know. That's why I said I'm going to have to brake really, really hard. That's why I think you've got a chance at beating me. But at the same time, this is a powerhouse, where my truck is. And brake really hard. Oh, I braked way too early. But, oh yes, I see a green machine right there on my rear. This thing, I'm pretty much keeping this truck bouncing off the limiter now. I think that's how you're supposed to drive it, with the weird transmission and engine combo. Hi, guy. You're okay. I actually kind of turned into that because I was hoping it would rotate me around the corner. That tightens back on itself. I'm just hoping, like I said, I don't roll it at this point, because this is the track that I was doing my couple of test laps on before we got started, which is why I opted to go a little bit towards top speed with my tuning. Oh man, big puff of smoke off the track. Oh man. Yeah, I don't either. This is why I think, like I said, you might have a chance on me. Yes, there's 2 giant straightaways and a banked corner, but yeah, mate. The thing is, I have to outbrake you, and my truck can't do that. Oh, I did the same thing you've done. Oh, my front tires have overheated massively due to that lockup. Yeah, this track's just full of chicanes. This was an F1 track at one point, which is why it's so weird. They used to run, before they built Circuit of the Americas, which, word of warning, that might be coming up in one of the next couple of rounds. Hint, hint. With that guy, before that was built, they used to run the US Grand Prix here. And in 2005, I think it was only 6 cars actually got to run it out of the 20, because Michelin, I think it was Michelin and Goodyear were the 2, maybe it was Firestone. I think it was Firestone. They couldn't guarantee that Michelin couldn't guarantee that their tires would last all the way through the race because they hadn't done any testing on a banked track. So their tires were wearing a lot harder than. Oh man. Yes. So they said because they had tire wars back then. There's more than one tire manufacturer. Like Pirelli is the only one that makes tires now. But Pirelli, yeah, they're the sponsor of F1. Yeah. But yeah, I like Pirellis. They're very good. I'd say probably my favorite brand. I don't know. I like Hankook. I like Achilles. I like. I'd say Toyo. It's probably my favorite brand. Yes, Toyo tires. Running it a bit wide. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, again, too much power down. I'm up on the curb, I can't get off. Oh, hitting the wall. But yeah, so they couldn't, back in 2005, I think it was Michelin, said so they couldn't verify that their tires would make it to the end. Oh god, that turn came up a lot faster than I thought. But yeah, they couldn't do it, so the FIA ruled that only the Firestone tires could do it, because at that time, the cars didn't do pit stops. So they couldn't stop for a new set of tires, and if they did, if they did, they would have been disqualified because it was against the rules. Yeah, fueling was against the rules. If you pretty much went into the pits, that you mean you were retiring the car. Yeah, that's why I like F1, because they change the rules so often. Because they try and give it a shake-up while giving it, or while keeping it balanced. Oh man. I know it does. Can I slingshot? That V10 roaring. You're okay. That's the kind of racing I like. You didn't slam me into the wall. You gave me a bit of a nudge. That's why I like rallycross. Oh, balls up. I was following your line. But yeah, something like that, and American fans were pissed because, like I said, it was a 6-car race, and I think only 4 out of the 6 actually ended up finishing because 2 of them had mechanical failures. So it was a 4-car race. Yeah, so they were mad. Teams thought about canceling the rest of the season because because they push the tire barrier. Yeah, they thought about canceling because they're like, that's unfair. That they were banned from racing. I wish I had a clutch pedal. I mean, I do physically have a clutch pedal. It just, if I press it, it doesn't matter. I tried to keep as much speed through there as I could, but I ended up understeering and almost into the wall. Well, that's 1v1, mate. I won at your track, you won at mine. We gotta pop up that randomizer. I'm scared. Because like I said, we did the math. Well, it's not really hard math, because it's 2 out of 3. We did the math, and we have a 2 out of 3 chance of getting bad conditions, which we got really lucky on last time. Let's hope that it doesn't screw us on the track. And I hope that it doesn't give us a twisty-turny track. So, I'm going to fire up the randomizer, and we'll come back with you guys once we have an answer. Well, hello guys, and we've ran the randomizer, and it's given us the Top Gear West Circuit Reverse. Which, being, as you can see down in the corner there, it's 0.8 of a mile. We're trying to run a 12-mile race. We've got 15 laps to do of this guy. And luckily, the only 2 conditions of this track were rain or dry. And we ran it, we got dry again. So we had a 50-50 chance, or yeah, 50-50 chance of running this. So we're gonna get started with this, and we'll see you guys on the starting grid. Alright guys, final race, race 3, 15 laps here on Top Gear. I do have the power advantage, but seeing as this isn't necessarily a long track, we're gonna see. I don't know if it's supposed to be inside or outside of those cones. Oh, outside, okay. Oopsies. Oh, sliding wide, sliding wide. Doesn't matter. All-wheel drive, put the power down. Okay, like I said, I did say to you this is a very short lap. That was a lot harder braking than I thought I needed to. You might be able to get me on this straight here, because I'm very bad through that corner. And if you can keep enough speed on me into the like hairpin-ish thing there, I think you can get me. Yeah, I'll pull back on this straightaway, but if you can do it enough times in a row, I think you got me. Because I have to brake really hard into this guy. There we go. Ooh, that's what you're. So that's what I'm talking about. Like I said, I'll pull back on this straightaway, but if you can keep that overlap going enough times, I think you've got a chance. Okay. I messed up as well. I don't know if these signs are solid or not, and I'm not trying to figure that out. These little ones that are like the runway signs on the side. Yeah, Yeah, I'm not gonna try and figure that out. I cut in way early. Oops. Oh, a little too wide. This is an easy track, but I think I'm overcomplicating it in my head. Fast. No, Grandma, no. Oh God, that shift with half the car on the grass, half off is not good. As soon as I get the power down again, it just like it was like a dog trying to like heave. Like it moved with its whole body, it like just churned. Cause this, other than that straightaway for me, this is a hard track for me to pass you on. And like I said, I think I'm overdoing it. I'm overcomplicating it. I've got a bit of a gap. What was that? Or what's your best lap time so far? Okay. That's what. Oh, okay. Oh, penis. It'll be the bottom time. And I'm just having all over the map times because my fastest is a 40-0. But I must, like I said, I must be having all over the map times. If you, like I said, if you're keeping up like this, and that's crazy. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I forgot to turn off collisions, or turn on, make it always on. Because I honestly may have hit you there. If there was collision. Oh, come on, matey. Let's go. I'm liking this, like, barroom. Bar fight. I was gonna say bar room brawl. That's not. It's gonna be a bar brawl. I just don't know English. Oh man. Great, I locked the tires, braked way too hard. Oh, you're here still. But you're gonna make me stop. Because I can't run I can't run into that turn as fast as you can. Oh. It's okay, I barely missed that camera that you've been hitting. We're not professional racers here, just professional idiots. Ah, damn. Oh! My bad. coming back onto the track safely. Apparently not. Pass on the grass. That's not a good idea. That was a good door shot, mate. Because I had gap on you, and I could have switched sides and pulled out down the straightaway. Alright, I've got like 2 more opportunities to get past. I've got to be on my best behavior. I may have it now, but I'm hoping that I can hold it to the end. Ooh, I kept it. Kept it on the track this time. Where am I going? Slipping and sliding. Finish sign's right there. If you can get me into that final corner, you've won. I don't have enough acceleration out of that to get you. Oh no. Even with the extra 40 horsepower, I don't have enough to get you out of the final corner. You may have just beat me right there with that little move. Power down. Oh man. I got down into the 39s even with that one. Oh, that's why your best lap is a 47.17. I guarantee you've gone faster than that. Just you did a 47.17 clean, and any clean lap is faster than a dirty lap. I never got a clean lap in. So you've probably gone faster than that. But like I said, it doesn't count it because it was a dirty lap. Which I kind of wish Project Cars would adopt that system, because you can be coming through the final corner and you'll slightly off. Current and next lap invalidated. And yeah, and it's like, damn it. Especially when you're qualifying. Well, I would like to thank you all for watching. Zulu's won again. So, he's gotten 2 out of 3 so far. So, congrats to him. Make sure to go check out his channel. So, you get to choose the challenge again, mate. And we will see you guys next time. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and remember to give us feedback in the comments. And like I said, this is the 3rd round. There's 2 more videos on each of our channels, so go check them out, and feel free to check out some of the other content. Like, I know right now Wreckfest is one of my bigger hits, so you guys might enjoy that. And yes, Zulu here enjoys it a lot. So I appreciate you guys watching, and have a good rest of your day or night or whatever time it is. See you guys later.